Hola, buenas a todos. Guapísimos aquí un bávaro orgulloso comentando en Crusader Kings II en otro capítulo de Catalunya y partir de ahora toda esta serie será en español. That was butchered Spanish. I'm one proud Bavarian and we are of course back. I'm not gonna have this entire series in Spanish, but I will make all the Spanish viewers an offer that was thought about in the 70s, 80s, 90s and in recent years as well. Sell us Mallorca, okay? If you sell us Mallorca and let us make it the 17th German state, we will sell you Portugal. Think about it. Anyway, we are back in Apulia. Duke Carlos of Apulia, Puigdemont, he put his mother, Duchess Rocca the Usurper of Apulia, on the throne of Apulia and then took it over. We are still at war with the Calabrians because Duke Guy, the Lord of Calabria, amazing name, wants to kind of take it back and bring it back under the Hauteville's supervision. I, of course, do not want this to occur. We're also still in the Crusade, and I think something broke for the AI here, because you can clearly see, and I still love this so much, by the way, but you can clearly see that the Fatimids can destroy the Crusade, and yes, just, you know, they just kind of sit here. I don't know exactly what they were meaning by this, but what we're going to do is we're going to win, or at least peace out, the war against Calabria. And then we're going to go on and swear fealty to Aragon. That is right. The thing is, we only became independent, the way I understand it, because we were under a duke. When we ourselves became a duke on inheriting it, it kind of freaked out and made us an independent duke, because we obviously couldn't remain under the Duke of Barcelona, seeing as he is our same level. But it should have put us into the fealty of Aragon. That is where we belong. I want to conquer Aragon from the inside out anyway, so we might as well. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to gather up here, beat up those people, and then we're going to see what we can continue with. I also have to take a look at the council here. They are all very unhappy because, well, turns out I just inherited a bunch of land. What I kind of want to do, we do still have a claim on the Duchy of Barcelona. Indeed we do. Oh, also on the Duchy of Aragon? Oh, really? Wait a minute. When did I get that? Did I create that? I think so. I think I justified this with a chancellor. Anyway, what are we going to do here? I'm going to take you out of leading the army. And while our capital is now over here in Apulia, I think we kind of want to go back. And you know, the funny thing is, as I said earlier, way back, the Puigdemont, the historical Carlos Puigdemont, was the mayor of Girona before he became the president or prime minister, I can't even remember what the title is, of Catalonia. So maybe, even if it is a mediocre province, I can't change the capital right now, but I think we're going to change it long term. For now, I suppose, we should just organize the army, administer the realm, and that's pretty much all that we have to do here. And Ermengol Puigdemont, our son, of course, needs to be educated in warfare. Man, we are a good personality, you know? Oh, they are coming for me. This is bad. Alright. Oh, what? What? Alright, so they're fighting them. What now? They're not fighting me? Why are they not fighting me? We're just like, our armies are immune to each other. Is it because they are also in the Crusade? They're not even in the Crusade, actually. In that case, I have no idea why that is the case. But what I can tell you is that I will continue unsieging my own... I guess I'll just unsiege my own stuff then? I don't know what's going on. They don't want to fight me. Today I was approached by my brother Ermengol. He has told me that he has grown increasingly concerned by my eating habits. He thinks that I have gained quite a bit of weight in the last months and now fears for my health. Maybe I have been eating a bit too much. I also want to say something, actually. You guys gave me advice on how to pronounce the name Jorge, and I will try now. Please judge my attempt. Jorge. Alright, that was the only attempt for this video. If this was wrong, I will try again next video. His advice was really the motivation that I needed to get back in shape. I cannot believe how close I was to spending the rest of my life as a fat pig. Oh my god, I didn't even realize this. I remember marrying them, but she was not the Queen of Sardinia and Corsica at the time. We will inherit the Kingdom of Sardinia and Corsica. I mean, not us directly, but our dynasty will. That is pretty good. That is really good. Damn. Also, yeah, they apparently can't actually fight us, which is weird. There is definitely some bug going on here. Maybe I can take them out? I don't know. We're just re-sieging our own stuff. I just want to piece him out. That is all I want to do. And we're down to 49% here in the Crusade. Yeah, I think the army dropped in at some point. The Fatimid army, that is. Let's assemble the mob against whomstiff. This is Genoa. I don't know, how do I feel about Genoa? They're currently at war with our family. Assemble the mob, absolutely. Somebody has to do it. You know it, I know it. And I will not have the crowns dispersed. I will destroy the trade post. Get out of here. This is my place, not your place. The Duchy of Barcelona. We could usurp it. Huh. What is this? This is primogeniture. Oh, this is Gavelkind. Well, that's kind of mediocre, but we only have one proper son. You are primogenitor. You are primogenitor. I think I'm going to usurp this. There you go. And then I think we're going to... Next, we're going to go to war against Aragon to claim this land. And then we should have enough to usurp the crown of Aragon. If I'm not mistaken here, I might very well be mistaken, but I don't think I am. Oh my god, get out of my land. No, Sansa. She had 3 bastard sons. That is crazy. And they're all of different houses, but with the same name. I love it. That is great. That is really good. Oh, why are you up here anyway? I mean, just looking at it makes me confused. I don't want to do that. I want to marry her off, but not to you. And I might not even want to marry her off in a matrilineal marriage. We might want to go for just, you know, a strong alliance or something. Not that I can actually spot one. No strong alliance to be spotted. Alright, what else could we do? We could marry her to a Rurikid. I'm actually kind of interested in that. It's an old dynasty, so I think we're going to do that. Getting some old blood into our circulation. I do not believe that we're going to inherit this, right? Blah, 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 that children inherit patrilineal bloodlines from their mother and matrilineal bloodlines. No, so they will not inherit this. Yeah, we cannot inherit this. But this is fine. I mean, I'm not really too peeved by that. That was to be expected, all things considered. Can I finally fight this army? Yes, let's go. Get beaten up. I will also, by the way, accept any injury for Apulia. Swollen wrist. Oh no, not a swollen wrist. Alright, let's take him down here. Once we take everything that is ours in this territory, we should get a ticking war score. Because the war has been going for quite some time. I'm mostly looking out that the Fatimids aren't coming over, destroying us. And now we're back up to 85%. What the fuck is going on? I think the Pope will actually win this. Now, we barely have any war score at this point, but there should be still a decent amount of money in this for us. Oh, they're all being pulled out of the Crusade here, it appears. What is this stuff? Ooh, the king wants to marry Carla. She's already fairly old, but I will accept. That is an alliance that I'm willing to enter. Now, not that I will actually aid Poland in anything. They are far, far away, but, you know, the idea of having the alliance, I do think, keeps us safe, because it will keep people away from attacking us, from trying to punch us in the guts. What did you want? White peace. Why don't we just finish this, huh? What's your... Oh, okay. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. If they do come for us here, we could just white peace them at any point anyway. What? Did you just see that? Did you see what? Their troops just disappeared. What was that? We saw them walk. It's magic. They just stopped existing. Faded away. 100%. Here you go. Get absolutely destroyed. Now, the good thing is he lost his claim, which means that he will not be able to attack us in the future. A major benefit from what we just did here. We have a decent amount of troops as well. And Jesus Christ, we're going to have 8k as our upper limit. That is crazy. Do you have pacts? You do. Queen of Castile. But she is very weak. She is a member of the defensive pact against the HRE. Could claim Aragon here. And that's about it. But we could claim Aragon, and I do believe that we want to do this. If we pull this off... Wait, let me just check this here for a second, right? Usurping it. Oh, only 51%. Easy, we're going to become King of Aragon. Or should I say King of Catalunya? Aye, aye, aye. Alright, let's call in the... Yeah, they're not in a war or anything. Let's call in the Polish here. We can deal with that. Everybody just walk over here. You got time. You'll figure it out, buddy. Oh, don't really want to go there now that I look at it. But we do want to go here. That's a wise choice. I will honor my obligation. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The thought is what counts. Now let's keep sieging them down here. Why did I just lose so many troops over here? I swear it went down from like 3k something something to literally nothing. Alright, all those troops are walking. I could have gotten boats, but I'll be honest with you. I think we'll be fine. I think we will be fine, especially considering that this is no longer my capital. I'm not worried about losing any of that. In all honesty. I'm quite welcoming the challenge of seeing some of our land sieged. Urgay has been sieged. Urhey? I'm not sure, dude. I have no idea. Alright, they also got pulled out of the Crusade, and the Crusade is going to be a victory by the looks. Oh, and we just lost so many people in that one siege phase. I hate it. Jeez, we just lost even more people. I think I'm just going to walk into the mountains here, but this could be a bit of a challenge because they are in... No, I'm going to wait until they come out of the mountains. It is very important that you give your enemy the time. Ah, you have received a visitor, a monk from the famous great abbey at Cluny. It tells you that the monks there spend much of their days in devoted prayer and that they always mention the names of the most pious Christians in those prayers. Right, I'm going to give them money. They want to pray for me. Man, Barcelona has so many damn castles. That's crazy, brother. We're making a lot of money here as well. Oh, that is not... Oh, that is also mountains, isn't it? Ah, god damn it. But they are down to 2.1k, Jesus. They lost troops. Like crazy. Where are the Polish, by the way? Ah, they're still walking through the HRE. It's a long way. It's a long way for sure. Let's go and siege down Zaragoza. That will be ours, of course. And just like that, we will be in an amazing position suddenly. Lord of Apulia. Lord of Barcelona. Lord of Catalunya. Catalunya? Is it It's not Catalunya, is it, right? I'm gonna actually tap into this. And the crusade is over. We just got a boatload of money. Victorious Crusaders. God has granted Beatrix of Sardinia and Corsica victory in the crusade for Jerusalem. Caliph Tadros has been beaten at every turn through the war and he's finally had to give up on his holdings in Jerusalem. Queen Beatrix has granted the new lands of Jerusalem to Hazigazalian. What a name. The Pope has made an announcement about the victory and virtues of the Crusaders as true faithful protectors of the faith. With the Muslims being pushed out of their lands, there are certainly more conflicts to come. So you're married to an Etsonen, so this is not relevant to us in any way. Here, there you go. Can I have an alliance with you? Oh, let's go! Sardinia and Corsica, greatest ally. Although they are here in southern Italy, which I don't really like. But if we could eventually, maybe, look at this. Udalard. Why would they give him the name Udalard? What a name is that? That's not a real name. That's a real shame. The Lord in Hebron. The victories against the infidels were hard fought. He's a sheikh, apparently. Oh, just a count, yeah. Right, Apulia is my... First of all, look. Apulia is not my home. Oh, and Clementia died. I didn't even get an event for that. What a shame. What a real shame. I would love, I think, to marry somebody that is over the age of 40. There you go. Because I do not actually have a real interest. Where are the Polish? Excuse you? Oh, right. I do not actually have a real interest here in getting more children. I think we're fine in terms of children. Castle of Belvoir. What I'm looking for is just getting a stats boost. Now we have to actually take this down. Castle of Adlit. That's okay. Build more castles. I do think, and I wholeheartedly believe, that Jerusalem is safe. They are in a very strong position. Actually, they are very aesthetic. It just so happened that the Yusufid Emirate apparently was not involved in this war directly, which means that this stuff that usually goes to Jerusalem, these three provinces here, are not there. And now look at it. It's a nice and slim Jerusalem. I appreciate and I approve of this. As you pass by the treasury, you stumble upon Count Tancred digging through the coffers. You must have been quite quiet. You must have been quiet, as he looks very surprised. So this is where the missing gold has gone. This behavior, my friend, is unacceptable, mate. I'll revoke it. What a shame. I'm gonna just keep you there in prison. I like sometimes, you know, I like just keeping people in prison. Prepare Reconquest War. Ooh, baby. We're gonna do this as soon as I am the king of Catalunya. Just gotta take it over. And then we're gonna be good to go here. They can run around the way they are. They're very, very, confused by the looks of it. I just want to take Zaragoza so that we have a province actually in the Duchy of Aragon. What are you doing? France? Where are you going, mate? Defending in Papal Embargo War. What a really stupid CB that is. What do you want me to say here? That's just ridiculous. Alright, let's destroy him. We got the numbers. We imprisoned her. It's all over. It is all over. And we have usurped so much damn land. Maybe I'm actually going to put my capital into Zaragoza. Now what we're going to do is Kingdom of Aragon. You are mine. I am the Lord of Aragon. As it should be. And she is... Oh, there you go. There you see it. We can't offer vassalization. She obviously hates us. We could potentially... Yeah, there you go. Can offer vassalization to him. And now we are incredibly powerful. We've made it so quickly. That is crazy. Aragon, look at this. And we are already looking like the historical Aragon in terms of, you know, going for Sicily here. Alright, we have to think about redistribution of land. Quite clearly. I do think that eventually we're gonna declare war on her. I mean, we have to declare war on her eventually. Is this also my land? Yeah, all of these are mine. Damn, that's interesting. The main duchy, of course, and this was also my idea, kind of, you know, back when I thought about it, should be in actual Catalonia. But the further we move out, the more we spread the Catalan influence, the more we could just move to Zaragoza, I guess. Zaragoza, by the way, is... I know somebody that lives there. It's apparently a decent city, so good to be here, I guess. Alright, we have to think about what we do next here. Preparing, first of all, let's get crowned. And let's have the Pope crown us, of course. The crown of Aragon. No, no, no. Aragon? I think you mean... Catalunya. And then we're gonna have a Catalunian. Aragonian. For a second I read Argonian. I was like, this is not the Elder Scrolls. What's going on? Catalunian? Is that what you say? It? Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not, you know, come on, man. You know I'm bad with Spanish and Catalan. Catalan. Do they just... Is it just Catalan? Catalan? You tell me in the comments, alright? I read the comments. You know this by now if you are watching this series. I think what I would like to do is... Maybe... I'm also actually going to be... I'm going to be really petty here. I'm going to rename this to... West Catalunya. Western. It's a really dumb naming convention, okay? But I'm doing some historical revisionism here. Aragon was never a kingdom. This is Catalunya proper. And then we're gonna name it Catalunian. I'm gonna be really petty here. Alright, let's take a look at this. The Crusade is over. I would love to have my capital in Barcelona, but we can't really do this at this time. I would also kind of like to have my capital over here in Zaragoza, but Barcelona is just, you know, you gotta go with Barcelona, right? That's the entire joke. That's the meme. That's what you kind of want to go for. We have a truce with her, which means that we will have to wait here until 11:22. Jesus, that's so long. I'm thinking, right? Because I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a perfect duchy for us. It is literally the perfect duchy. Alright, let's take a look here. I would love controlled realm inheritance to be illegal, but it doesn't really matter all that much right now. What is this? It's just 2 barons. It just don't matter, let's be honest here. We already have a really good title revocation law, so I'm fine with that. We also have a threat of 6%. Oh no! We're going to have the crowning ceremony, and then we're going to take a look at what we can do after. I don't know. I'm just sitting here, right? I don't know which titles to give away. I hate giving away these titles, my friends. But eventually, I mean... Oh, somebody conquered this for us. Thank you so much. I appreciate it a whole lot. You don't even know. I am not quite sure here. I'm looking at this, right? We're obviously not going to stay in Apulia. So the safe thing to do, I think, is giving away Apulia. I can't give it away to you, obviously, for very obvious reasons, actually. Let's go back to our father, maybe. Maybe there's like a line of siblings here. There you go. This is what I'm talking about. Gausfried. I will grant you the county of Apulia. You don't have a claim. Oh, what? Wait, why? Oh, it's my capital. I am an idiot. For now, we're going to reside in Zaragoza, okay? That's just the way it is for the moment. Long term, like in 10 years, we're going to take a look at getting Barcelona and then moving our capital over there. So I'm not even going to improve anything over there. Right now, I'm going to give away Apulia to my right honorable friend here. So much land goes with that? That's not the Duchy of Apulia. Are you crazy? Why does all of this go with that? In what world? Kind of Bari, kind of Lecker. Why? That's fine. Yeah, this is actually fine. This is pretty decent. I like it. Oh, we do have a de Hauteville under us. I didn't even notice that. Okay, so far so good. I'm very happy with this. He obviously, you know, is a bit angry. I'm just going to give you this position. Then we're going to have a steward. That can be you. All of those are fine. I'm more interested in now being crowned and then going on to absolutely demolish somebody down here, at least, with a Reconquista. I accept to swear fealty. Thank you. I appreciate it, my friend. I appreciate it. Now, I would like... Don't really want to kill you. This is a thing. Also, are we going to lose? We're not going to lose any titles right now, but... This is Gavelkind now. The Kingdom of Catalunya has become Gavelkind when we usurped it, which is fair enough. It's just... Blah, blah. We can reform it as soon as we rule for 10 years. I think we're going to be able to do it and push it to primogeniture. Sounds alright to me. But right now we only have one son anyway, so it doesn't really matter. County of Evreux. Alright, let's just carry on here. Let us just carry on. Enough talking. And there apparently now is a defensive pact. Okay then. I will give you 200 bucks that you gave me after the Crusade. Thanks, mate. An extravagant ceremony, of course. That is what we do. Only a few more... Oh, shit. That shouldn't have done... Alright, I gotta get into role-playing mode now. That shouldn't have been what I did at all. He's humble. Only a few more days remain before I'm crowned king before God and all my subjects. My court is filling with distinguished guests. Both vassals and foreign dignitaries come to bear witness to this fundamental moment of my reign. Such a lavish ceremony is a rare spectacle to behold even amongst royalty. It will never be soon enough. Absolutely. Pope Callistus II's presence for my upcoming coronation has lured an entire flock of scholars and theologians in my court. While most of them keep their distance from the nobility, I have had the chance to overhear a few of them discussing about the most intriguing metaphysical subjects during the evening. I will join the conversation. Yeah, make me smarter. Late this evening, as the servants were clearing up our tables, Pope Callistus II decided to talk to me about my new responsibilities after the coronation. As a Catholic king, I will be sworn to care for the secular needs of all my subjects, as well as to stand against the tide of sin and heresy beseeching our world. Ooh, 2 learning permanently. Wow. Absolutely. Holy shit. We're so smart. We gained 3 learning. Oh, what is this? Why are you so big? I kneel before Pope Callistus II as a host of vassals surrounds us. 23,000. Is 22 events spawned. What? Where do those come from? Also, I have a question. How is it that everybody's like, hey, Chalkadike is empty. They forgot to have a history file here, but I have Chalkadike? I don't understand it. On my map it works, but I have seen it on Reddit as well, where people were talking about it, so I don't actually... What's going on there? Pope blesses me. God bless America. And why don't we prepare Reconquest? Why? Lose 500 prestige, 250 piety. The Iberian Reconquest. As the last in a long line of attempts to try to reconquer the Iberian Peninsula, King Carlos of Catalunya has begun preparing his troops and looking for allies for a new Iberian campaign. Trying to restore parts of the peninsula to Christendom, King Carlos has spent a noticeable amount of resources and sent out a call to gather troops from all around the region. With the Christians planning for war, the other faiths have started assembling their troops to defend themselves. It is only a matter of months or maybe a year before the two sides will clash together once more, desperately trying to claw their way to land, to more land in Iberia. Right, what do I do now? Like, do I click anything? Repay the loan. You know what? I'm actually going to repay the loan. Sure. I don't think I do anything. Sure. Oh, the Pope inherits you. A massive creature of a man is brought in front of me, supposedly as quite the renown as a commander. After seeing his interaction with some of my men, it is easy to see he knows what he's doing. Oh, seems like a right proper lad. Yeah, fit right in, buddy. Fit right in. The cook had prepared a magnificent meal with lots of different fruits, various kinds of meat, plenty of freshly baked bread, and several mature cheeses. I also think that King Carlos, by the way, is one of those people... Oh, we got the Italian Mace of the Cross. Ah. I sincerely believe that he's actually like a straight-up devout person. I think he believes that the Pope is the highest authority in the church. And as such, by the way, we're already in papal investiture, that's perfect. And as such, by the way, I do believe that the Reconquest wars here are not just merely a power move for him. I think it is a religiously motivated conquest. I satisfy my hunger with bread and water, absolutely. Let's become more virtuous. There will probably be men showing up to fight for the faith in the upcoming wars for Iberia, but I could invest some money into spreading the message far and wide to attract more well-trained troops. I will spend as much as I can. A regiment of well-trained troops will appear at Zaragoza. Take everything I have. My prisoner, Bishop Zura of Barbestro, is complaining about his dark cell in the dungeons, asking for more suitable accommodations. Let him rot. Actually, release him. I will release him. My friend, be released. The wars for Iberia are costly, and it has made a noticeable dent in my finances. Pope Callistus II has been a valiant supporter of our struggles for a long time. Maybe it is time to ask him for help. Small donation. I don't really want to spend the piety. I think we're fine. I think we can handle this, okay? I don't even know. How do I tell him that I, for example, want to go for this, you know, for Valencia, yeah? Although it is... No, it is actually literally Valencia. There will probably be men showing up for... Right. Take everything I have, by the way. Who are we attacking? I don't even know who I'm attacking. Jihad for Arabia. Oh, that's a wasted jihad. Wait, what? What are the Seljuks doing here? Am I going crazy? They started like 30 years ago. And they're not doing it. What? The stuff going on over here, especially with Delusignan, who are also lords in Burgundy. It's just what is going on there. Anyway, Jihad for Arabia. Yeah, they're going for Nubia. Nubia being Miaphysite. I want to learn how the Reconquista works. Please. I will spend some more money, I guess. I just want to see how it goes. I think we have enough troops at this point, though. A captain of a small fleet of ships appears at my court trying to sell his services in the upcoming wars. Some of my commanders question the needs for ships, but surely I could find a use for them. We fight at land. Also, I have my own ships. You realize that I rule over here, right? Like, that's a thing. I will not ask for a donation. It's just like, can I please go to war? Your plans to reconquer Iberia for Christianity inspires me to take up arms as well, and I will support your efforts to the best of my ability. Thank you, Fronilda of Castile. I wanna go against him. That is the war that I want to fight. They will probably... Right. Let's just spend some more money. I mean, we're making so much money. 18 bucks per month. That's crazy. And I'm sure Sons Dalhama of Aragon will fit right in. Right, we don't need donations. Castle of Lafave. Come on, dude. A year's passed since I started my preparations for the Reconquest of Iberia, and I'm sure that whoever wanted to take part in the would have arrived by now. Now all that remains is to find a place to point my newfound allies towards. Or do I just declare war? Oh. Of the eastern coast. Oh, so the wait a minute. First of all, they are allies, which is worrying. We have 12k troops. I don't think that this Reconquista might be a loss, but this looks like fun. So the way I see it, everybody can just get involved. I mean, the Almoravids will get involved because they're allies, but everybody can just get involved. Is this true? So the obvious thing is that going for the eastern coast... Could I just... What about you? No, what about you then? Ah, interesting. I'm not going to do a Reconquest war for this one. That's just not worth it. Blah, 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 blah. Interesting. So there's no white peace, obviously. Add promised allies to the Reconquest War. The promised allies here is only Castile. And Castile is not very strong, mind you. But we do have allies in Sardinia and Corsica and King of Poland, of course. Oh, this is going to be a super clash in the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. And let me know if you think that we should go for Castile, which is larger by far. However, it's also just like not on the coast, right? We could go for the eastern coast, but that's not really worth it, right? Like, thinking about it, that doesn't look worth. I think Castile is what you want to go for here. I will see you in the next episode. And I even think Castile makes sense because it's Catholic in a large majority, meaning that we're freeing land, you know? We're freeing Christians directly. But let me know in the comments what you think about it. I'm very excited for actually the first Reconquista war in this series. And I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, and later, alligator.